guys? Welcome back to the Hobby Collab on Sunday. Do the thing, like and sub. We're trying to get to 69,000.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we got a bit, but we
got a lot yesterday.
Yeah.
We can do it.
We can do it.
You guys can help us get there.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's me and Zach. We are talking Healthsmiths of Hashut.
Yeah, it is. It does happen to be actually on the day Meg and I's 16th wedding anniversary too.
Yeah.
So Meg, happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
We've been married for 16 years.
16 years. We've been together for 18.
Yeah. Now.
Okay. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah. Now, right here.
Yeah.
We decided to spend our 16th wedding anniversary with
you guys
and the Healthsmiths of Hashut. It's not even like a nice
with
faction.
this book. We wanted to spend our anniversary with this fucking book.
It's not even like Luminath or Sylvanath or like some faction that's beautiful. It's like these asshole dwarves.
Yeah, I kind of like that. I like chaos. Yeah.
Yeah. So we have the book in hand. We'll look through the book, and we actually have a fun way that we're going to look through the book. Do we tell them about it now? Or are we going to tell them about it a little later?
We'll tell them about it a little later.
Although it already happened.
Should we just do it now?
It did already happen.
It did, but let's wait till later.
Okay.
And also, you shouldn't point that out because it's a surprise.
It's a surprise.
Not really a surprise.
Okay.
It's not something I want to deal with yet.
Yeah.
That's it.
So,
yeah.
do we want to talk about what we're actually doing today? Or we're going to hop into the news.
We're going to hop into the news real quick?
Yeah, because it's kind of going to lead into...
I had a whole plan, and Zach's kind of fucking...
No, I'm not. That was the thing, right? You said go through this. Oh, wait, one other thing, though. We do have a fancy drink.
We do?
Yeah, let's talk about this drink. This is a coffee drink.
It's coffee.
And it has liquor 43 in it, which Meg really likes.
43.
Yeah, it's like
That's how you say it.
Yeah, it's like a happy anniversary.
Yeah,
Meg.
happy anniversary.
It's like a, I don't know, vanilla? It's a Spanish liquor.
I don't know.
Liquor. And then I did it in coffee and then with a cold foam cream top here. Yeah.
That's...
As you might be able to tell,
that's also part of the
As you might be able to tell from how dirty the glass is, this isn't the first one we've had this morning.
Oh, yeah. Right. Yeah, we can just jump into the news right away. That's fine.
Okay.
I wasn't sure if we were waiting or not.
That is you, not me.
It is me.
Yeah. Okay.
Should we just re-rack? Do
Start
you guys want to re-rack?
Re-rack, start the episode over. I need you guys to forget everything that's happened in the past 5 minutes. So this one is
all right.
Let's
This
talk
is
about
real
this
news. This is real news.
Let's talk about. I think that one's a cute teaser.
The real news is that this sort of thing is happening. Like it's happened,
Yeah,
and now
this is-
Atlanta's coming up.
Yeah. So we couldn't find a great graphic.
This is the best we could do. But we're talking about Atlanta.
Worlds in Atlanta, and the grand narrative is coming up August 6th through 9th. And
it's like they knew.
They knew. And something very special happened to us here at the Hobby Club. We got a call from GW. I actually wasn't in the meeting. It was Meg and Saray, and they asked if one of us would go to Worlds to commentate their AOS live stream. And so Saray and Meg volunteered me.
We're like, oh, that's Zach. That sounds like Zach work.
So I'm going to be there with Anthony Margot, a.k.a. AOS Coach.
Yeah.
And him and I are going to be commentating for Games Workshop, AOS.
Yeah.
Their live stream.
It's everyone's favorite format where they start the stream on 40K.
Yeah.
And mid-game, they switch to AOS.
Yeah.
And then mid that game, they switch back.
Yeah. So I need you
Isn't
guys.
that great?
I need you guys there because Anthony's doing the same thing with his
Andy,
people.
we love you.
Yeah, we love you, GW. We love you guys. When I know no swearing. I know I can do no swearing.
We're adults. We can say whatever the hell we want.
When Anthony and I are like in a brace for impact when all the 40K players suddenly get their stream interrupted and poured it over
and
to
they're
us.
so mean.
They're so mean.
Not
They're
you
like,
guys that are here in our channel, Discord. You guys are not mean.
You guys are not
Warhammer
mean.
lovers, but everyone else is mean.
Yeah, I know.
So, yeah.
Anyway.
So anyways, yeah. Zach's going to be there. I'm going to be here covering streams again with Saray.
Is anyone in chat right now or in comments who watch later, is anyone going to Atlanta, going to Worlds, going to the Grand Narrative?
Let
because
us know.
If you are, I'll be there. It'd be cool to see you.
I really want to start, it'd be funny if nobody was going, because then we have a thread in our channel for Atlanta and it's just crickets. It's just you.
It might be because because Brett normally goes every year. He's not going to go this year, kind of a bummer, I'm guessing. And then...
Can you imagine?
And then, I will say that when we see where our fans are from, and kind of get a sense, we are really lacking in the U.S. South.
Yeah,
we
there's
really
not
we have
really many
Midwest
people down
fans.
there, yeah.
We have Midwest fans. We have Rocky Mountain, Mountain West fans. We have obviously West Coast and Northeast fans, but not a lot of Southeast fans. Might be some of the things we've said over the years, but I think it's time to make amends. And I would love to. I would love to see you there.
Some of the things we've said, I don't know.
Yeah.
You and I don't say anything wrong ever. All right.
Ty. Yeah. That'd be
Okay,
cool.
that'd
Ty
be
was
great.
like-
That would make up for Nova. You better win, Ty. Because
Yeah.
you owe us.
Yeah, you owe us, Ty.
All right, now we're actually getting to the real news. So,
Me and Ty in the U.S. South. It's gonna be like that movie. It's gonna be a Green Book. It's gonna be really weird.
okay.
Neither of us fit in down there.
Oh,
I'm saying
Got it.
It'll be really fun.
okay. Ugh. All right. So this is not a meme. It's kind of the absence of meme. Everyone was threatening me with memes. So on my Journeys episode on Friday, I was playing with the pink foam cutter. We're gonna work on that pink foam cutter because the push thing is a real problem. Because I'm trying to like push and like guide it, and it's like, and I'm like, now I'm demoing how terrible this tool is, and that's not good.
I know.
But anyway, so I had the pink foam cutter, and I was wearing the mask because I'm a safe hobbyist.
Yeah, that one you don't want to mess around with.
Not even. Yeah. We have. Yeah.
I'll airbrush on stream, and we have like there's Meg had the air filter. It's right over here.
Yeah. I told them, I was like, I'm being safe.
not that
We're
one.
fine.
Yeah,
I've got the mask. Like.
That one makes me sick right away. I
Yeah,
mean,
the
the
paint-
long-term health effects are bad.
The
but
paint just coats your lungs. That's fine. That's like smoking.
Yeah.
Everyone smokes. I don't smoke. But anyways, yeah, chat was having a fun time with that because we don't usually wear masks on stream.
No.
We don't usually do pink foam stuff on stream, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
to Meg's credit, I let her know. I was like, the problem with the pink foam cutter is it has this little funky thing going on right now. And
Yeah, and I was
it's
trying to
sort
make
of a
it
big
work,
deal.
and it was just funny because
Yeah.
I was really struggling, and everyone could see that.
yeah, so I do need to look into how to fix that or get that fixed. I feel like it's
That's okay.
a very subtle mechanical fix of like
I have a-
something needs to be tightened or
Yeah,
moved
I
slightly.
feel like if we took it apart, we could figure it out. And if we can't,
I know
then
how
we'll
to
just get a new one.
and I know how to
'cause
take it
that's
apart.
the next step anyway. All right. This was like it. We had these two memes.
Okay.
What the hell, guys?
Oh, look at the meme Soups and Ty wanted to make.
Oh yeah, great. We
Great.
can just imagine
Photoshop
the joke.
that.
Yeah.
Can you Photoshop it and add it real fast?
Photoshop? You mean screen?
Yeah, I don't mean Photoshop.
Oh wow, look. Oh wow, you guys, that almost counts as a meme.
Yeah,
But you know what?
put-
Now I made a meme out of you
yeah.
failing.
You want to add it real quick?
Throw it in.
Yeah, throw it in real quick.
Throw it in. Okay. Yeah, we
We'll
already
throw
screwed
Ty.
this show up.
We'll
So.
throw Ty and Soups' meme in real fast.
Yeah.
Here. It's funny because
Photoshop it in.
Photoshop that into OBS. It's funny because one, we've already harassed Ty once on stream today, and two, Soups already helped us out. Like
Soups helped us. Soups
but that's okay.
actually
That's
helped
what you
us.
get. That's what you get here
That's your
at the Hobby
punishment.
Club.
Okay,
Here we go.
but there we go. Hades, very true statement.
That's a good
meme.
one. With Polly.
And then here's the meme that just
here's
happened.
the fresh
Thank you
meme.
for caring about me, Rudy. No one else cares about
Fresh
me.
meme right here
Yeah.
about the meme that people meant to make. Almost as good.
All right. Anyway, last bit of news.
Yeah.
You guys saw this already. I buried the lead.
Yeah.
I'm such an asshole.
We should also have had asked Soups to put Saray back there too.
You're right, because he is part of the hobby club.
Yeah, like behind this Saray, like peeking over. Yeah, that would be.
There's a
great.
reason for this meme. I actually specifically requested this meme.
Yeah, this is a requested
Funny
meme.
this morning, I was like, Zach, you can help me out if you make this meme. And he was like, I don't know how to do it. It was so cute. He's so cute. Yeah, happy anniversary.
People love that stuff on
So,
stream.
anyway,
Yeah.
today's stream is about Hashut, but
Yeah.
specifically, we want to
Home Invader, yeah.
we want to do a little bit of recognition to Saray. His video came out this weekend. It's beautiful. We got so many comments about the fire part of the tutorial. Yeah. So we wanted to go and yeah, don't go back. Don't be nice. Go back to fighting. So anyways, yeah, his stuff's beautiful. It was featured in Warcom, and we're inspired by it.
Yeah.
I'm sure he is too. And we want to practice these flames. These Hashut guys have tokens. Can you talk about the tokens? I don't quite remember what they're about.
So Hashut is really into PowerPoint, but there's no
PowerPoint.
PowerPoint.
Okay, thanks.
There's no PowerPoint without Desolation.
Then we gotta catch up to
And just like the real PowerPoint, for it to work, you first need to burn acres of the ecosystem down. And so Hashut plays with these Desolation tokens. Now, if you watched yesterday's game, or if you've read any of the rules, or if you've watched any of the coverage of the book, you know that they kind of just get to place these, and they get to place one a turn, one each player turn. We're actually going to make 12. Theoretically, 10 would be the max you would ever need, but I'm making 12.
We might lose one.
In case we really screw one up, we lose one. But honestly, I'd hope neither of those two things happen, because I'm kind of just thinking, I kind of have a suspicion that this is purely suspicion. Purely suspicion.
Yep.
I have a suspicion that just like last year, halfway through the season, we got a big swap.
Something will change, and it's like, oh, now you need more.
I'm suspecting
something.
a second round of Scourge Gyran War Scrolls, like in December, January. And I think Hashut will get a ton. And I'm just like not going to be surprised at all if they get a foot character ability to drop these around. Right now, they just get one a turn. The mechanic to be like, here's another one somewhere else is just going to happen. So anyway, long story short, we're making more than 10. But
Hey, Polly.
that's it. So we're going to copy Saray's fire recipe. We've already sort of, you can kind of see these, we've already sort of...
Yeah, we can just show it on that.
Yeah, we've already, they look like cute little raspberry things right now. We already did his green. His green, by the way, if you did not watch the video, watch the video, but...
Please, yes, there's a link, there's a link in the description specifically to the fire marker in the video, so you can...
Yeah, you know, if you're airbrushing...
Specifically, if you want.
Yeah, thanks, Meg. If you're airbrushing, they tell you not to run. A lot of airbrushes tell you not to run contrast to your airbrush. That's because a lot of people who use airbrushes are bad at cleaning them, and if you don't clean Citadel contrast out of your airbrush, you will be sorry. So run it through straight. Serrate it and dilute it. Diluting it is going to just make it less vivid. You want this vividness, or at least we do. So run it straight through your airbrush if you're airbrushing. You can make these if you're not airbrushing. It's very easy to just... I would take like a chipping brush, those sponge sticks, and just to get a nice smooth, I would get a big one and just go over it once, let it dry. 10 minutes later, maybe go over it twice with striking scorpion green.
Yeah. So we've put down the first color is corn.
Corn red.
Corn red. That's the base coat that you see.
Yeah.
And so we're just gonna work up Saray's recipe as best we can. It's flat. It's a bit different of a surface. We'll see how it comes out, but it should be okay. We did flame forever, like 2 years ago when we did a Death Guard on stream. It was Death Guard, right? I have that right. And they had flames on their shoulder pads and I think it was just their shoulder pads.
Was it the ones that Polly won?
Yeah.
Oh, those aren't Death Guard.
What was
those
it?
are
Death something?
Legion of the Damned.
Damned, death, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry guys. I don't know about spacemen. Thank you, Soups. Okay, so we're gonna get going on this. We have super chats and stuff to catch up on, and then we have something we're doing this stream that I need to explain. I haven't done it yet.
I'm gonna paint like this with this book in front of my chest.
Okay, that way
you'll be able to tell which 6 I painted.
That way, everyone knows we're advertising for. Oh yeah, hashtag ad. This is an ad.
I mean, everything's kind of an ad.
I mean, but this is like, we got this book from GW, so we have to say it's an ad for GW. And also, like, you're probably going to buy... I bet some of you have already bought this stuff, so...
What are you doing now?
I'm just doing my last base... Like, what's wrong?
Oh, I don't need to do that.
No,
I'm waiting for you.
You're waiting for the...
Mephiston red.
It's right there.
Yeah, but what do I do?
You didn't watch the video?
I don't have time to watch all the bullshit Saray sends us.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
It's like, you're just doing like S's, up the thing. Like, just sort of squiggly.
Is that the brush you're going to use to do it?
No.
What brush are you going to use? I want to make these as similar looking as possible.
Okay.
I hate 6 and 6. I'd rather us be doing like you do one step and I do the next. But that's just hard to do.
We can do a step or two and then just swap. Do a step or two and then swap. then it'll
all right.
It's gonna be fine.
What-
Zach.
so-
calm down. Everyone, calm down. I'm probably gonna use one of like something thin, right? Like
Okay.
this one actually looks kind of fucked up, so I'm not gonna use this one.
It'll.
This doesn't belong
Get
in
it?
this.
No, it'll give it to me.
No.
Those
It's
rebound.
Well, whatever.
These are the
Anyways, this is
Wolf
probably what
Bear
I'm gonna
ones.
use.
They rebound well.
I might use those, babe.
Okay, Zach, you mean?
No.
Okay.
I
Anyway,
I meant what I meant.
All right. Well, I'm gonna wait to see how yours look. In the meantime, thank you, Soups. He says, "Hi, peeps, and happy anniversary, Mom."
Yay.
Let's get a good look at page 3. UK peeps will get it.
All right. Thanks, Soups. Yeah. Oh, let's talk about this. So, I left a pinned comment. Basically, if you super chat us, let us know what specific page you want to look at. Great. Otherwise, all stream long. Members, go ahead and go ahead and type !roll. That's a command that we made up, and it will pick a random number, and that's the page we'll go to.
Yeah.
I think this resets like every 5 minutes or so. So,
I bet-
you're going to have to fight each other for that privilege. So whoever rolls it first gets to have first pick. Polly stole it.
Soups, did you mean page 3 or page 2? I bet he meant page 2.
He probably meant page 2, but he said page 3, so too bad.
Okay, here's page 3. I meant page 3. Okay,
There we go.
He says UK folks will get it. I don't get it, but again,
Well,
I'm not a
I
UK
like the
folk.
artwork.
This is a big photograph. This is like the army opening photograph. I will talk about this page for a little bit. They did some really cool. One of the things I love whenever you get a GW book, first of all, one of the cool things is if you look through this book, there's never a single page of just text. So it's always some artwork or. Okay, there's that. Yeah, sure. That's. Yeah, fine. Here. One of the things I really liked about, I love in Games Workshop's books, and I've talked before about the magazine Visions and how much I like that magazine. I'd love to look and see how the studio, the things they build to photograph on. So in other words, the terrain, right? Like, these I think are probably 3D printed. They have these kind of like cool dragon bull things. Here in the front is one. You see there, it's bad glare, but they've made this like box that has this grid on top of it, and then also this hex grid, which I thought was pretty wild, very sci-fi vibes. And then they just put lights under it, right? So I like seeing how GW does their photography. We do photography, of course, for the channel.
Yeah, do you get like inspiration
Yeah,
from
absolutely.
their
Like
photography?
this like glow from the undergrate. That's where I got the idea for the glow coming up from the ruins. And yeah, I this is cool. Okay, and then Polly rolled a 5.
Okay, so let's go to page 5.
Which this is 3.
There's 5.
4,
Look,
5.
There
Here's
we
5.
go. That's the page we're gonna look
This
at.
is actually a cool page. This is artwork. If you didn't know.
Can you tell that that's artwork?
Yeah. Over here.
Brett didn't listen to the instructions. It resets every 5 minutes so that you can't do shit like that, Brett.
Yeah. Roll,
need-
Bradley,
we need
roll.
time to
roll.
paint.
Like
I know,
that.
I love
Maybe if I spell roll. Oh wait,
Soups,
no.
Soups, can you
Wait, there he goes. He got it.
Soups, can you increase that roll cool down to 8 minutes?
No, it's fine.
Nah, I'm asking
Oh,
for
it
8
is.
minutes.
It's not working actually.
Yeah. So I'm
Oh.
asking him to fix that.
Interesting. Okay, and it also only seems to work for Brett. So yeah, in here, you have this is
These fucking crazy people.
this artwork is super cool because they talk about the story here.
I wonder
Yeah,
if Brett can just get around it because he's a mod.
there's a little alliance between the KO and the Fire Slayers, and it kind of talks about them working together.
I think it's because he's a mod.
And then what happens is these are the these are the Hashut Hashut, and here's their bull guy, and yeah, there's a little story over here about what's happening, and in one part, it's pretty cool. The Fire Slayer says, "So they are real then," because they haven't seen them for so long, right? But both the Dwarven factions have like rumors and like ghost stories about the Hellsmiths of Hashut. So they've resurfaced, and now here they are. And I thought this artwork was pretty cool.
Cool.
Yeah, you get all 3 Dwarven factions in one
Yeah.
picture here.
Rudy, go ahead and pick a page if you'd like. Thank you for the 5 gift memberships. It's really sweet. Now more people can click roll and annoy us. Don't forget to use your guys' free super chats like Rudy just did. Happy anniversary to Zach and May. Congratulations for the US Open assignment in the Atlanta Open. Working on some video editing for my Tiamat commission. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's Rudy does like these nice videos. Now he has his channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's really cool to see like his
Yeah, he's like music
progress.
playing and
Yeah,
just goes.
and he like goes into so much detail, and then he shares it in the server. It's so nice. Yeah. Persuasive Wink. You also need to pick a number between 0 and 90, I guess. But thank you for the 5 memberships. Now more people can annoy us. It's great. I love it.
All right.
Yeah, I think we're caught up.
Did anyone else's roll?
I don't know, but I'm skipping it now.
Did
Okay.
Barry's roll?
Barry?
Barry.
No.
Barry, thanks for
It'll
your
tell
mandrill
us.
super
No.
chat.
We'll
roll.
go with one of Brett's. If you can block Brett from using this, Soups, I'd like that. If you can, please try and do that.
All right, 57. We'll see what's on 57. That was one of the numbers Brett rolled. Oh, it's going to be a war scroll. Oh, it's 2 war scrolls. Okay, here we go. 2 war scrolls. So we've got the Demon Smith and the Ashen Elder. These two are the this is the Wizard foot hero and the Priest foot hero, respectively here that the factions have. Saray took one of each yesterday. I'm guessing he's going to take one of each today. We've got the Demon Smith. We'll go through what he does. He's pretty cool. The nice thing, actually, this is the real thing. Well, he's Wizard 1, and they have a pretty good spell lore. But also, he heals a war machine. And just for context, this army has a lot of war machines. So that is the giant bulls. And this guy kind of just wants to walk up and sit behind a bull and heal it while it's in combat. And it's just within 6. Wholly within 6. But that's fine. So he'll be kind of close, but he can heal the bull. And the bulls are two up save.
Why are you telling me? I don't know.
Right, you don't
I
care.
believe you.
You don't know our character.
I don't know. I didn't say I don't care. Sheesh.
The bulls are 2 up save, so you're kind of just doing a little bit of damage to them most of the time anyway, depending on the fight. So them healing up to 6, like 4 to 6, is pretty wild, actually. Wait, don't. Brett, you're putting Brett in timeout for 1
Brett
minute?
has timeout.
Okay.
He's misbehaving.
That's only going to make him
I
come
know.
back with more rolls.
I will just keep timing him out.
All right. Well, we'll just do Brett's rolls like randomly. He can roll all day, but we'll just...
Why don't we just ignore Brett?
Well,
just
sometimes-
ignore Brett's
Sometimes
roll.
we'll do them. Sometimes we won't,
Yeah.
depending on what else is going on. I eventually need to start painting is the problem. Otherwise,
There's
I
that.
would do all
That's
of Brett's
why I
rolls.
wanted a 10-minute delay so we could get something done.
The Ashen Elder is cool. He's a priest. He does a bubble of ignore the first point damage to each friendly Hellsmith of Hashut unit, which is cool.
Yeah, 2 up save is bullshit, huh? Ha. Isn't that
Yeah.
the goal? Get it?
Yes. He also,
That was funny.
if he gets a bonus ritual point for chanting prayers, if he is near something that's been desolated, which has, this token. So, or a place of power.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you want to keep painting?
Yes,
or
I need-
are we behind on rolls now?
I don't think we're behind on
For
rolls.
fuck's sake. All right, Molecule. Congrats on the big month. Thank you. Yeah, you mean birthday month? We're still going. Birthday month.
Did you start the S's yet?
I'm just kidding. Yes, I did.
Can I see?
Yeah. Yeah, so this part is subtle. The color difference is super subtle, which is why it looks so nice on Saray's guy.
Okay.
But yeah, you can kind of, it's hard to see on camera. It's easier to see in person,
Okay.
but it's super subtle, just S's up. And you want to go up towards the top. Let's see.
Hard to see on camera, but great to see in person. Is perfect for a streaming channel.
It's great. When we get to the next step, you'll be able to see it better. Don't worry. God, everyone's so critical. Okay, we had a rough start, but now we're here. We're settled. We're doing it.
Oh wait, these are yours.
I said that, Polly. Yeah, sorry. Here, you can have these too. Polly. There, you can see. I can totally see Zach painting. Get serious. All right. Yeah, that one's done. Both of us went to help Saray do like grunt work.
Yeah. Also worth noting. Ooh, there's like it randomly ended up being like a little skull face in this one.
Oh, try to like maybe keep it.
You see
maybe
it?
accentuate it. Do you want me to take that one?
No, nice try.
Don't save it. I'm like, I want to do it. It looks fun.
I painted over it.
What?
No, I'm just kidding.
Rude. Not through YouTube encoding. Well, that's okay. We'll see it in a second. Anyways, so we went and did some grunt work for Saray.
Yeah.
What did you do, Zach? I don't actually know.
I did like base coats on gloves, belts.
Okay.
I don't think you trusted me with much else.
You didn't visit Steven. He could have come over and helped out. He didn't want to. Yeah, I did like this base coat on the fire. On his stuff. He did the first bowl, obviously, because he had to film it completely. But, yeah.
Is that a thing in the UK? Do people just visit each other like that? Like, Steven, I'm 15 minutes away from you. How about I pop in for a visit? I'd be mortified. If Steven was down in the South Bay and was like, hey, I'm 15 minutes away from you. How about I pop in for a visit? I'd be like,
People used to do that.
I'd be like, I'm not there right now. Not because I don't want to see Steven. I'm just like, is that, like, that sounds...
Oh, I think it's cute.
What am I going to do? I don't have
don't know.
anything ready for you.
What is there to have ready? You're just friends and you hang out.
Okay.
Okay. Where did we leave off with rolls? I thought we did miss a roll. Barry, try it again. I think we're ready now. Brett rolled a 59. Did we do that one already?
We did.
Hey, Seppi.
We did 57.
Okay. Let's check out 59.
Okay. That's good because I just finished.
Seems
my
we
essays.
have taught Brett his lesson. He has stopped harassing us.
For now. Okay. Let's see. 59. Okay. Oh, this is a good one. This is a great one. So it has both a war scroll and a piece of. Oh no, he's back.
No, we get berries. We get berries.
Okay, we'll do berries.
We'll do berries after this. We'll ignore Brett. The rest of Brett's.
It has Hobgrot Vandals. These are interesting. These have not come out yet.
Yay, Seppi!
People are not sure on the take of these, and I think the real thing is that they're competing with the these little guys, the Inferno cohort with blades.
Oh, here, let's do this.
So they're one health, 5 up save. I'm actually surprised they even have a 5 up
I like
save.
how they're called. Oh, never mind. Lackeys, disposable lackeys.
They are disposable lackeys.
I know, it's funny.
And their only real move is that in the deployment phase they can use a normal move.
Oh.
So they do their thing once. They're meant to be screens. That said, this army loves screens because this army wants to hide behind screens while it blasts you with its stupid artillery.
Seppi, pick a random number. I don't know if Rudy picked a number or not, but if you guys remember, go for it. Also, molecule.
They are interesting. In the lore, they have this interesting relationship with both the orcs and the Cruel Boys in particular.
90.
Since, no surprise, they're in the Cruel Boys army. Hobgrots, but a different type. And with the Hellsmith of Hashut. Sorry, let me reconnect my mic here.
Molecule's choosing 44.
That's 42.
42, sorry, I can't read. Like I said, I can't read.
That's okay.
And Seppi has been blocked. You just pick one, Seppi, just because you and Rudy just pick a number. Because you guys super chatted or donated memberships, or Seppi became a lab rat. Thank you, Seppi. Glad to have you.
Yeah, so they have this kind of interesting lore, and they're like go-betweens, and that's actually a large part of their place in the mortal realms is now this role as these go-betweens between destruction and chaos. So it's kind of interesting. Mm-hmm. These guys will be coming out. No doubt we'll get sent a box, and no doubt Saray will paint them up. But it remains to be seen. I think they are units of 10. I don't think they're units of 20. I think they're units of 10.
No, you're fine, Rudy.
Okay. Where do I go, Meg?
Let's see. We've got 88
42
from
is
Seppi, 42 from Molecule, and 16 for Rudy.
Okay. So 42
I'm going to keep working on
is
flames.
a lore page about bull centaurs. Here, I'll read some cool stuff about bull centaurs.
Ooh.
Though beast-style, bull centaurs are far from foolish. There is an arrogant cunning hiding by awareness of their own revered status. Oh yeah, this is interesting. So you might be wondering, what are these things? And they're described as sanctioned mutants, sanctioned mutations. Basically, some of the demon chaotic energy stuff kind of like gets out while the dwarves work with it. And for whatever reason, this seems to be, because it's Hashut, turning them into like these weird bull men seems to be like what happens to some of the dwarves. And so these are technically dwarves still that have basically been mutated by the demonic energy that they, quite frankly, for lack of a better word, fuck around with a lot.
Well, don't swear.
Yeah, and there's two types, right? There's the bull set. There's the I forget these guys' names. These are the anointed sentinels over here on this page. These ones I think are just called. I don't think they're just called bull centaurs. This unit also has not come out yet. Oh, they are just bull centaurs. Yeah. This unit has not come out yet, but we're really excited for them. I know this is like the part of the book Saray is most excited for. Or these guys.
Oh, cool. Oh, the centaurs. Yes.
Yeah.
That's a fun model. I feel like that's something that has been missing. Like, how are there no centaurs in this world?
Well, and then now Sylvaneth got some centaurs too,
Sweet.
kind of hypothetically, not in their just in underworlds.
You get centaurs, and you get centaurs.
Everyone gets a centaur now. Okay.
All right.
88 is 88. Okay, this is a good one.
Yeah,
this is relevant to any Chaos player out there. This is a Regiment of Renown. This is the Cursed Steel Battery. Any Chaos faction can take this. We don't know. I was really curious frankly, we've had this book for a while, but I'm curious when it comes up, which factions this army can take. So they're going to have to go through some of the different Regiment of Renowns and add Hellsmiths of Hashut to them so that Hellsmiths of Hashut can take them. I was thinking that they would be not too tied together with very many Chaos factions, and that instead they might actually be tied together a little more with Cruel Boys. But it looks like Matt wants to keep it a little more by Grand Alliance.
First name basis.
And so any Chaos faction can take this. This is good news for Hashut, wondering what Regiments of Renown they can take. I think it probably means that you can take any. It's a weird picture. Yeah, dude, Malik, you're not wrong. Like, their pictures are very sci-fi-y. Like, they have them very often in, like, these kind of almost 40K like settings. So this is pretty cool.
Smoke and lasers.
This is pretty cool. You get one Demon Smith. That's the Wizard. You get the Tormentor Bombard, and you get the Deathstreaker Rocket Battery, which, as we saw in yesterday's game, both of these are good, but the Rocket Battery is actually quite terrifying, especially against the right target. The Wizard gets his own spell, which is nice because he otherwise won't have a spell, which lets him ignore the first damage point to each Hellsmith of Hashut. So if someone's shooting back at your artillery, that's kind of nice. And then he also gets this once per turn. I forget what this does. He gives 3 demonic power points to something, which is pretty good. Although I will say that these guys don't benefit from the demonic power points quite as well as the bull or even the infantry, I think. Their perks are a little more, for lack of a better word, esoteric, I would say. Whereas you get a really pretty big direct impact with the demonic power points on both the infantry and the bull centaur, and even the wizards a little bit. Okay, so there's that. This is a good one. If you have a Chaos faction, you want to add a little shooting, kind of cool. Blades of Corn, Maggotkin would be kind of fun. Okay, you probably don't really need it for Skaven. And then 16, Rudy asked for 16. Let's go to 16.
Oh my god, you're showing them all the other pages. They didn't roll for this. They don't get to see it.
Well, we're not gonna go in depth.
I'm kidding.
But they could screenshot it and read. Well, GW will go like 10 pages in a row without listing a page number. This is the problem. You see how many pages we've gone through in a row without a page number? There it is, 16. Okay.
Ooh, lore.
Hashut Society. Oh, this is a good one. This is a good
Yeah.
one. By the way, folks, I mostly read through a lot of this. Okay, so here's the big takeaway from this that they actually talk about a little bit in this paragraph. This society sucks. The dwarves are awful.
Here's the takeaway.
Chaos
This
dwarves are awful.
society sucks.
So they talk about it here. They're like constantly in like weird debt to each other, in weird ways. So they talk about this. From birth, a Zardron is what they call themselves, by the way, exist in debt to their supposed betters. Lowborn clans provide laborers striving to claw enough influence to be bequeathed industrial holdings of their own. Despots require demon smiths to empower their hellish weapons, and in exchange muster armies from their kin or those who have promised service at the sorcerer's command. Pacts also exist between clans of equal standing to build weapons of terrible magnitude. This way, they both attract the favor of potent patrons and gauge the strength of rivals. Each Zardron seeks individual advancement, though their soul ultimately belongs to Hashut. They will barter the most grueling servitude in pursuit of gain. So, yeah, they have sort of this highly aggressive capitalistic society that is pretty toxic, quite frankly. Sound familiar? Save it for your blog, Meg.
Yeah, Meg. Shut up, Meg.
So that's it. They have these series of pacts, oaths, and debts to each other. They talk about that a lot. Down here there's a little block about the other dwarf gods and how Hashut says that they're not good. Surprise, surprise. Hashut doesn't like those. Okay.
All right. Time to get back to painting, I guess. So members, anytime you want us to read a page, except for Brett, go ahead and type !roll. We do have it spaced out so that you can't just like spam us with it. Except for Brett, which is why we're ignoring him.
Is this
Okay.
what's
This
next?
is the next step. So this is
Wild Rider?
Mephiston mixed with Wild Rider.
Okay.
And so you're doing your best to, all right, we got page 30. Thank you, ME. We're doing our best to follow the licks of the flame as they've gone up. And each time you do it, you go a little thinner, a little thinner, a little thinner, as best you can.
Okay.
And, molecule. And I forgot what I was going to say.
Those.
Yeah. So after that, it'll be just Wild Rider red. But yeah, right now it's a mix of Wild Rider and Mephiston, which was Surrey's step 2. Yeah.
Okay, and I'm going to go up so I can kind of end in a point as opposed to ending in like a...
Sure.
You know what I mean?
In the video, it looks like he goes bottom to top,
Yeah,
which makes
that's what I'm doing.
sense. Yeah. Because you want to work, like, this is well, actually, no, I'm going to go back. I'm going to go top to bottom because
fuck, Sarai.
No, because the color will pool, like at the last, not pool, but like that, you pull more color in that direction. And the bottom is where it gets light, so I kind of want the lighter stuff to end at the bottom, because up top is where it turns into smoke and it's dark. Thank you, Soups. No page, but for the rest of the stream, if either of you says Hashut, the other has to immediately say bless you. You know, that's been going through my head every time we say Hashut. Bless you. Anyways, thanks, Soups.
Thank you,
Psycho.
Soups.
Hey, Sean. Okay, let's see. Zach, when you get a chance, ME rolled a 30.
Okay, 1 second. Let me just finish this. Oh,
Yeah,
this has some.
just letting you know.
I'm screwing this one up. I did it a little too straight. It looks kind of dumb, but that's
okay.
actually it's not too bad.
I mean, there's other steps that are going to
Right, exactly.
like correct whatever it is we kind of messed up or don't like. It's fine.
Yeah, they strip mining. Yeah, yesterday, in yesterday's chat, I forget who it was. Cole, I think, said that really what the Desolation is strip mining. They're just doing some quick fracking.
Oh.
It's fracking actually, Brett, is what it was. They're okay. Here's 30. All right, we maybe found the most boring page, but I
Gotta
will.
do it.
I will say there's one cool thing about this page that I read.
I mean, ME wanted it.
This is the one where they start talking about unit by unit. And by most boring, I just meant that like all the pictures are here on this other page and then here. But
so that's a page of just text.
No, not
there's
quite.
A picture.
So this is really cool. This thing happens to the demon smiths who screw with magic too much. No surprise, right? We always know that in GW lore, if you mess with chaos magic too much, sometimes even non-chaos magic, something bad ultimately slowly ends up happening to you. Seemingly, unless you're Tzeentch. That's the end point. The end point is Tzeentch is like the only one that gets full control over chaos magic, and the magicians of Tzeentch. But everyone else seems to always have something awful happen to them slowly over time. What happens to the Dwarden who are screwing around with magic? It says, Dwarden do not naturally grasp the ether. In serving the bull, we did not accept a gift but sealed a bargain. A thing given freely has no worth. Over time, the flesh of those who call upon the power of the Father of Darkness petrifies to stone. Hashut's price, we name it. It begins at the extremities, a finger, a foot. It can take centuries to fully claim us, centuries to forge a legacy, to fashion the means to counteract the grip of rock. Eventually, though, claim us it shall. Hashut intends this. Decay will never blight us. He preserves our glory into eternity. They basically slowly get turned into a statue. Yeah, is pretty much what happens. So, like, you can see this picture. This guy's getting turned into a statue. And the other part...
I can't see where.
Oh, right there.
Oh, sad.
Yeah, and they actually have my favorite... I'll give you guys a little bonus. My favorite artifact... I don't know how many people have talked about this yet. Saray hasn't taken this one yet, and I'm not entirely sure if he's excited to. But my favorite artifact is this one, Scroll of Petrification. Pick a friendly Hellsmith of a shoot unit wholly within 12 inches of this unit to be the target. The target has a ward of 2+. Okay, sounds pretty insane, right? But the target cannot use non-passive abilities or be picked to be the target of friendly abilities. Enemy units can ignore the target for the purposes of movement, charging, or setting up on the battlefield. It essentially turns a unit... for the rest of the turn, it turns a unit basically into a terrain piece with a 2-up ward.
It turns them because they have like these terrain-based rules, right, where they have to conquer terrain and stuff. So does that have an impact at all?
They don't get the terrain keyword or anything. I'm more so saying
got it. Okay.
Metaphorically, they become a piece of impassable terrain. So you
what
sort
do you
of
think it's a metaphor for? Is that symbolism?
Megan, we just talked about they're turning into stone.
Is it symbolism?
Yes.
Okay.
It is. You know what? You're right. It is symbolism.
All right, great.
So they turn to stone, and I love that. You can create just a wall, basically, of dwarves. You can charge them, but they have a 2-up ward. So what's the point? They have a 3-up save and a 2-up ward, and they just sit there. You're not going to kill anything with a 2-up ward. That, even if it's 10 health.
Oh my god, I know.
So, super cool. Okay, was there another one after this, or are we good?
No, we're caught up. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we should. Maybe Brett's right. We should have done a mountain with its top getting blown off, or a
Wait, what?
Or like to show fracking.
Oh, okay.
This piece of terrain is being fracked.
Yeah.
Or what about a faucet being lit on fire from the gas coming out of the water?
Crap, dude! It's violent.
Yeah, like
Warhammer. Right?
Like there's a kitchen faucet and then there's like a lighter and it's like. Okay, now I just do Wild Rider.
Yeah, now it's Wild Rider. Now you're trying to be a little more selective, is what Saray said.
Okay.
Like, so this is gonna start. You're gonna start moving like towards the bottom because this is all the bright part of the flame. Like everyone knows, is towards the bottom.
Okay.
Or towards the hottest part.
Have you done any?
Yeah, these two. So you're being a little more selective. You can see I haven't really done a whole lot towards the top. A little bit, but maybe we should focus that. There we go. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't have my glasses on.
Oh, these are going to come out great then.
No, the painting's going to be fine. It's just that I can't tell if the monitor is actually really blurry or not.
Oh no, it's just you. You're just blurry. Don't forget to use your guys' free super chats, those of you that are members. Also, don't forget to answer our poll. We're trying to actually learn something today. We did this poll yesterday with the actual game itself, but it's kind of interesting to see where the audiences come from for each different, just totally different stream. So, most of you guys have been here before. Very cool. Those of you who found us through the Warhammer article, welcome. We hope you're enjoying the show. And we hope you like check out our Discord. It's pretty active. You'll see at the end of the stream, we like to show off your work. We also do a lot of hobby hangs. I've been a little MIA because work, my full-time job has been kind of messy, busy. But I'm going to get back in there soon. But we do have some great like community leaders who pop in and get the party going. So if you see them in there, please come say hi or stay on silent. It's fine. No pressure. Nobody bothers anybody who is like, I'm here to be quiet and listen.
Yeah. Hi, Jam and Ty. You're right. There's a lot of anti-war, but Ty, the only thing I will say is that they've chilled a lot out on removes wards. Except for the Falconer guy, right? I think he has it, but they've switched more to -1 to ward.
Your
little guy has
priest guy, not priest.
He's an older book. I would not be surprised to see that get switched to -1.
But it's a spell.
Yeah, well, and so this Dwarden thing.
Yeah, what's this one?
Well, it's a 2-up ward, and so if you give them -1 to ward, it's still worth it because the 3-up ward is still insane. But at that point, you need to be like ghouls or witch elves. You just need to have a crap ton of attacks, and then you can get through it. That's always how I feel about 3-up saves in general. It's like I'm fine getting through 3-up saves with witch elves, but 2-up saves are a whole other story.
All right, Soups did a roll. Did it result in anything?
52.
All right.
Okay.
Cool.
There we go.
Here we go.
What is your first army, Jam?
Oh, neat. Only took 2 editions. Oh, cool.
Okay. Oh, it's going to be the spell lore page. Okay, let's talk about spells. Spells from Hashut. So they're wizards, even though they're dwarves, right? Because they have pledged to chaos. Dwarves typically avoid magic, but these dwarves have it because they're evil chaos dwarves. Their unlimited spells are really strong. The issue right now with them is that they really just don't have that many wizards, and they don't really have plus the casts. But they have an 18-inch enemy unit, goes off on a 6, and does half movement. Pretty strong. Ashen 6, 7, 8 on the cast, which is always kind of fun. Ashen Smog, pick a friendly unit, and then to cast blah blah blah. Terrain feature with an 18, and that terrain feature has to have one of these Desolation tokens. So you need actually one of these tokens to cast the spell.
These specific tokens that we're
Desolation
making.
token. It gives the terrain feature obscuring. By the way, this army is no fly, and it does have a lot of infantry, and has actually currently. This army has only 1 monster that also has fly. This entire book can be obscured. This is a very good army for Gyran. You can obscure war machines.
You gotta obscure everything.
And by the way, the Bombard has a 30-inch range, which means that if you put it in obscuring so that it can't be seen, it can still shoot 15 inches. That's actually pretty terrifying. Okay, roll D3 for each enemy unit contesting the target terrain feature, and then on a 2-up, you inflict that much damage. So you pick a terrain feature that has a Desolation token, and you do D3 damage on a 2-up to every unit nearby. It's okay. I actually think with limited casts, I don't think you'll see this one often. I think this one is the one I would always cast. If I was in 18 inches of a unit, and I'm a slow-ass dwarf army, and I don't want to get charged, I'm casting Hateful Fractures, not Ashen Smog. It's easier to cast also. Molten Metal, though, is really good. Saray kept using this one yesterday, and it was wrecking Mortek guard.
Hey, Drew.
Molten Metal, whatever you roll to cast, you pick an enemy unit, whatever you roll to cast, you roll that many dice.
Stormcast.
And you do 1 mortal damage for each roll that equals or exceeds the target's save characteristic. So, speaking of Stormcast, if you cast this on Stormcast, if you rolled a 10 to cast, it didn't get unbound, then you were, say, targeting Iridan the Witness, you would roll 10 dice, and each 3-up is a mortal damage on Iridan the Witness. Very nasty. This is a very nasty spell. Against the right target. Does shit all against Nighthaunt, and does shit all against Daughters of Cain.
Aww.
But against Seraphon, it's okay. Against Deepkin, it's okay. Against Slaves to Darkness, or like we said, what are they called? Stupid. Stormcast. Just kidding. Not stupid.
Oh my
Stormcast.
God.
I know. I just couldn't think.
Jam. As soon as Jam gets here.
I just couldn't think of it. So
Poor Jam.
no, but you know who this is really gnarly against is a KO boat. Against a KO boat, you could, if you had a good casting roll, like a 9 or a 10, you could roll that many dice, and each 2 up is a mortal damage against that target. And KO boats don't really have wards either, so you could take out a KO boat in a couple rounds. You could take out an Ironclad in like just with this spell in like 3 rounds. That's too long to take out an Ironclad, but you could help the rest of your army. It's good in the mirror match too. Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Nice. I put out the reminder that this is an ad. A lot of people are excited to buy this stuff.
To buy, yeah,
Might
buying
as well
buying stuff
remind
is great. If you feel down, if you're not feeling well,
Just go buy something.
you're a little depressed.
Doesn't matter what it
you
is.
should buy things. Especially things that are then require. Well, okay. In all seriousness, though, the really nice thing about Warhammer
Is that there's always something to buy.
is that there's always something to buy, but really it's that like you get this kind of nice thing to sit down and do, and you can, I think this is what attracts people to wargaming is you can have solo time while you hobby, and you can watch movies, you can listen to podcasts, you can join hobby hang and not make it solo time, and just,
Yeah.
it's a hobby hanging like in a Discord is a really nice way to interact with people at your own. You can kind of just get up and leave whenever you want.
Yeah.
We have people like Cody that literally do that. Sometimes mid-conversation. Sometimes when you're talking to
You're in
Cody.
the middle of a sentence.
Sometimes when you're talking to Cody, he just signs
And he's
out.
like this.
He just signs out.
Yeah.
Sometimes when Cody is talking, mid-sentence.
I try to sign out.
No.
Just to teach him.
Yeah. Sometimes, yes, but also sometimes when Cody is talking mid-sentence, he'll go, oh, God, deal talks, and just stop. And you're like, Cody, you've been talking for 5 minutes. You've been making a point.
You're in the middle of a word.
Essentially giving a speech talking about something that we're all actually interested in, and then he just gets up and leaves. You can do that in Hobby Hang.
Yeah. Sorry, we've moved on to Troll Slayer now. Troll Slayer is the next color that's going to go here.
Okay, how am I looking compared to yours?
I've been mixing them up.
You're mixing them up.
Yeah.
Okay,
I've
thank
also
you.
started like going outside the lines a
I
bit
see
towards
that.
the bottom.
That looks good.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, you're just going. You really just want to go over Wild Rider in, again, smaller amounts.
Troll Slayer is perfect because that is, unlike Wild Rider, Troll Slayer is named after dwarves.
Oh.
Wild Rider is named after elves.
Oh.
Space elves, actually.
Okay.
Corn is named after corn.
How are you feeling about this process? I know you've been busy reading. Appreciate that because I wouldn't be able to.
Very few people can read as well as I can.
Yeah.
That's why everyone's here. That's why they follow us, because they're like,
Because
Zach
you're a
can
good
read.
reader. Okay.
That's why anyone joins any cult, because someone's good at something.
We're not a cult.
Or cult-like entity, as we've been labeled by our local
We
municipality.
should make that a sticker.
People
right?
people liked Keith Raniere because he knew how to tell them how many calories they could eat, and he was good at branding. Not marketing, but actually branding, literally branding other human beings.
All right, guys, we're not. Jesus, Zach. Oh yeah, this is starting to come together now. Here's the one I just did. This is now starting to look like actual fire. People were like making fun of it, like, oh, it's the new Tinder logo. The other thing, I think there's like a skater clothing brand that also has a flame that kind of looks like that. Do you know what I'm talking about, you guys?
Yes.
I forget what it is.
Me too.
Yeah, what inspired you to do this design, Zach? Because Zach came up with the little flame. It's very cute.
I knew that it had to read on camera from a top down. And if you try to do, there's this thing that happens a lot in camera stuff on TVs and
camera stuff.
Yeah, where realistic things don't look good.
Oh.
This is far removed from what I'm about to say, but I remember reading when they were filming the movie or this TV series Band of Brothers, they had the guy who played Winters, because he was from my county. He was he grew up right where I grew up.
Wait, who did?
The main character, played by Damian Lewis in Band of Brothers.
Yeah.
The person he represents, the guy's name is Dick Winters. Richard Winters. And
Okay.
Richard Winters grew up in Yorktown. He was like right from where I was from.
Okay.
Yeah. And so I remember reading kind of an interview with him, and they had him as a consultant to be like, what did things look like? And he would kind of like slightly like say things are really wrong a lot of times. And one of them was that like all the like artillery guns that the Germans had, they weren't like silver or like gray, like metallic. They were all like painted the exact color of the nature they were in, so you could not see them.
So
They
you
were
can't
like,
really do that in a show because then you can't see it.
Then you can't see it.
Like that's
Right,
the whole
exactly.
point. They're working as intended.
Right, exactly. So like camouflage doesn't often work well in TV shows because then they're camouflaged. You can't see them.
Yeah.
If you kind of try to do like real fire shapes from a top down, it'll just look like a blob of
Like
shit.
squiggles.
Yeah, it won't look good. There's a lot of stuff I've learned honestly over the years, being part of 2 YouTube channels that have these like terrain demands where you're like, you can't really do that, even though that sounds like that'd be really cool. It won't read on stream, like it won't read on a top down or whatever. That just happened with something. Someone in the YouTube comments was saying something to us about this, about like you should have done this with this model
God, I
or this
hate
piece
that.
of terrain or something. I was like, yeah, that won't read on camera at all.
Yeah. Then you want to start pushing this more towards the bottom half.
I see.
The top of the flame should have this sparingly, is what I gathered from the video, especially with the next step.
Yeah.
Where we start adding phalanx.
The king of stuff that shows up well on camera, and we were never going to do this on these, but if we absolutely wanted these to show up as awesomely as possible on camera, all we would have done is done the shape I did, and then left the stencil on. Oh, by the way, let me show you guys how I did the stencil, because it's kind of if you think it's hard, you're wrong. It was very easy. Literally, I cut them out of an index card, and I did these wrong. I would tell you something I would do differently next time. I did them kind of thinking like, okay, I just sit it here like that and do it, but I went too close to the top so that the overspray. So each one I had to go like this. I had to first put the thing down.
You didn't want to just draw it again and cut it out again?
No, I did this with each one.
Okay.
And then with one hand I did this.
It's like me trying to push the button while trying to guide the big foam cutter.
Yeah, with one hand I did this. And
Yeah.
it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, you would want to do it down the middle more, like here, so you can hold it and not get any overspray. Just I drew it, I cut it out. I looked up flame icons online.
That's how we found the Tinder icon.
Stupid little icons of, yeah, pretty much. And then just traced them and then cut them out carefully. You cut in, like you can see I cut in through here. Well, maybe you can't, and then I just took a piece of tape to tape it back together. You really don't even have to do that. You could probably just hold it. Although, again, you might get like this little line from your airbrush going off. You could do this without an airbrush as well. Again, I think almost in any case on a piece of terrain or something like this, when you say airbrush, you can almost interchangeably use that with a chipping brush or some kind of foam, not like super textured sponge, but a real tight textured sponge or foam piece. I could have just put this down, especially had I done it right, and just gone blop 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 with a thing. However, what I was gonna say is what we really would have done if we wanted this to be super readable as flames online on the top down, is we would have just only used an airbrush. We would have done this, and then we would have just done a gradient going up, and it would have looked less like real fire and more like a red, orange, yellow gradient in the icon of a flame.
But we kind of wanted to match Soray's army.
We wanted to have it match his army. And this is still going to show up as fire on
Totally.
Especially once we get to like the last couple colors.
Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Okay. Yeah, I'm almost done with my orange. What was it called again?
Troll Slayer.
Troll Slayer, yeah. And then after this is mixing Troll Slayer with Phalanx. Okay, the Steve rolled a 9. Hey, Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Or just Steve, probably, I'm assuming. I don't want to dox you.
Yeah, we don't want people to be able to go to an area and be like, I'm looking for Steve. And like, if you want to be more specific, the Steve.
Oh. Would it not be easier to just freehand the shape? Yeah, go for it.
Well, so Polly, or whoever asked,
That was Boris, yeah.
So Boris, the step you didn't see and we didn't talk about is that I first did the green, the whole thing. And then what I actually, we did freehand the shape for the most, so I freehand drew the shape.
Oh.
What this
So you're a
was,
liar.
Boris, and you'll understand Boris of all people as a person who paints white scars, this was white. So when Meg came in last night, these were white. And the reason we did that, obviously, is that when you go to paint fire over white, it comes out more vivid.
Obviously.
So we didn't want it, I didn't want to go over top the green. I first put a white, basically like a white flame shaped icon on each of these that we could then this morning Meg and I went over it with corn red, a couple layers by brush. Although to be completely honest with you, we could have done this with airbrush also, right?
I guess, but I feel like airbrush is more work sometimes, especially for something like this. Personally.
Yeah.
All right, now you're mixing up your Troll Slayer with Phalanx, and this is when it starts to become really selective.
Okay, let's find page 9. Page 9. I'm going to have to count.
Oh no, but you're not good at math.
2, 3, 4, 5. Anytime now.
Oh, thanks, Jam.
GW 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, it's strictly an art piece.
There we go.
Yeah, this is the Bull Centaurs smash into some cities of Sigmars.
I would love it if you guys rolled all the numbers in the book, and then you could take screenshots, and then you have the whole book.
I mean, they can already do that.
Oh, that's true. Other bozos have
I mean, we're not leaking the book.
undercut us.
It
Yeah.
happened, yeah.
Yeah. Just the other people that leak and
Yeah, they can just,
they can go to hell.
yeah.
Yeah.
Here you go. Artwork. Bull Centaur. Smashing into some cities. Look at this guy yelling.
So mad.
He's like, shit. And then over here, she's like, what? You mean shit? Like, get out of here? And then this guy is getting... This guy's about to have a bad day.
This guy looks like he's about to... Never mind.
Yeah. So, he doesn't look like that at all.
No.
Yeah. Just a cool...
Listen.
The cover art... I guess we got the special fancy book is this. Meg,
Oh,
you
did
said
not
you...
everybody get that?
Well,
What do you mean?
in the box. If you get the box, you get this book.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, you get like the normal red one.
Oh, I see what you're
Yeah,
saying. Yeah. Okay. That's pretty.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Okay, now I'm mixing what?
The Troll Slayer with a little bit of with Phalanx. You get it look good like mid in between the two, you know.
Let me see what yours looks like. Oh, okay.
This little orange bit right
Yeah, I
there.
see it.
Okay. Yeah, and then you're being super selective and lean towards the bottom, like heavier at the bottom. Because these are now the brightest parts of the flame.
Okay.
I wonder how many lungs a bull centaur has. Yeah, any thoughts on that? Because there's the chest, right, and then the top half. Like our hearts are here.
I know. I know horse anatomy, okay? Polly, Meg, you don't have to tell me.
I was giving you human anatomy. Are you sure? You sure about that? You sure about that?
Yeah, do they have 2 sets?
I don't know. Yeah, what about 2 hearts? It's not completely out of the question. I think there are things with multiple hearts. Right?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, like Space Marines. And so I also...
Real things, too, like earthworms.
I know. And also cows have like 4 stomachs. So like the idea, I know these guys think they're so fucking funny, but like the idea that it has multiple sets of lungs is like, okay, maybe.
Well,
It's a big body to have to power, right?
Yeah, that makes sense from a magical
Yeah.
world standpoint. Mammals don't really ever have more than 1 heart. And I guess if you're a dwarf and a
Named 3 muscles.
and a horse, you're a mammal.
Yeah.
I don't know like horse muscles.
I mean, aren't a lot of their muscles the same as our muscles?
I'm guessing they
They're
would
just
be
bigger and
the same names. Yeah.
look a little different. This guy. I kind of like the cartoony-ish look of the flame. You know what I mean? Because it's, you know, it's a solid, like, brick.
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
Oh, that's fair. It is a bull centaur, not a traditional horse centaur.
I mean, it's pretty, so, I mean, for the purposes of the question, it's the same thing. It doesn't matter. But, I don't know. Am I supposed to keep answering this question?
How are they looking compared to each other? I think they look pretty similar.
Yeah. Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, that's because Suray's tutorial is infallible. If you guys did not catch the tutorial, check it out. There's a link to it in our description. It'll take you right to the flame part of the tutorial. So you can follow along and then you can be like, oh, they didn't do this right. That's always fun. Don't forget to vote in our poll. All that stuff. I feel like there's something I'm forgetting. How are we doing, Zach? We have stuff. We have bingo. I think we're good to keep rolling. Keep rolling the dice, guys. If you're a member, go ahead and hit !roll. Don't hit it. Type it.
Yeah.
Not the word !Barry or whoever that was. And then we get another number. There we go.
65. Okay.
Polly took it this time.
Thank you, Polly.
Polly thinks he's Brett.
Polly wishes he was Brett.
We all do.
Okay.
Did you get banned by the robots, Epi? Or did I accidentally ban you one time? Because that's not totally out of the question that would have happened.
Okay, it's the Tormentor Bombard War Scroll, Polly. So here we go. You got 8 health, 3 up save, bullshit movement, traditional control. This is, I think people are saying, you know, probably the less scary of the two, but this one's still pretty good, especially against infantry or large amounts of, like, large model, big groups of models. It hits crazily on a 2 if it's shooting anything with 5 or more models. Now, it's Ren 1, but it has anti-infantry and anti-cavalry. So, start of the game, you have your little 5-man cavalry squad. This thing is hitting on 2, wounding on 3, 4 shots, Ren 2, D3 damage. That's like 6, 7, 8, 9 points of damage, just like right into your cavalry round 1. 30-inch range. Hammer sandwich, D3.
Oh.
4 shots. This thing is like, I know the rocket battery is a little scarier, but this thing is a 30-inch range. That's forever in Sigmar. And this fact that it's just accurate compared to a lot of other artillery out there. Ruinous Bombardment, once per turn. You can only do this with one of them. If it uses a shoot ability this turn and all of its attacks target the same enemy unit, you can pick a number of enemy units. So first of all, that enemy unit is one of the targets. And then for each command point it has, you can pick an enemy unit within 6 of the target based on the number of demonic power points it has. And for each, you roll a die, and on each 3 up, for each target, including the first one, they cannot use commands until the start of your next turn. That's really big. Imagine being made to go first, shooting your opponent's cavalry unit that they plan to go grab an objective with on their turn, and now they can't auto-run. And they've lost like 2 of them.
Oh my god.
Pretty gnarly. I like this guy, actually. I like both of them. I'm not sure which one's better. I think there's probably a case to be made to take 2 of each, if I'm honest. They're really not that expensive either. I wouldn't be surprised if they go up in points. Okay, where are we at now, Meg?
Where are we at now? I'm finishing up
The blend.
the blend, and next is just phalanx, and that should be super targeted towards the bottom of the flames. I'm not even gonna go above like the bottom third of the flame that I have going on with it.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm doing the last one that I have for. Here we go. All right, we're getting some. Oh, hi.
Here we go.
Yeah.
This is what they look
This
like
is
so
set
far.
so far. I mean, okay, like I think it looks pretty good. Like it looks better than I was expecting it to. I was like,
yeah.
how's this gonna come out? It's because it's not like a 3D thing,
Right.
right? And that's what Saray did his on, and it gives it a like some more dimension and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
We're also cruising through these really fast. I'm surprised.
That's all right. We need more rolls.
Oh, there's still more things to do too. There's like the ink steps and stuff afterwards, right?
Yeah, we've
right
got
there.
plenty
Yeah,
to do.
yeah.
But people will roll at some point, and then
Okay.
we'll.
So
talk
next
more
is
about the
phalanx
book, or
yellow.
You will. Yeah. Look at Polly. Polly's a madman. Okay. I'm gonna take these two. Mix it up.
Oh, okay. I kind of did that already, but
Oh,
this
you
is-
did?
yeah.
Okay. Cool. Where's the roll? It's kind of funny.
All right, and let me see where you go with this.
Where I go?
Where you put it, yeah.
Okay. Well, it's just yellow. Oops. Of course, I got my paint dirty. I don't know why the roll isn't working. I did ask Soups to be the troubleshooter, so just bother him if
It
it's
does
not
work.
working.
Isn't there a delay?
Yeah, I just don't. I feel like it's been more than 5 minutes. Okay. Anyway, that's fine.
Okay, watching Meg here.
Bother Soups. Are you? Oh. I mean, there's not much to watch here. There we go. Oh, it's just delayed. Go with the last one he picked. I mean, yeah, I'm just doing really thin. I did move down to a thinner brush at this point, by this point too. But I do want it to be towards the bottom.
You said basically the bottom third.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, let me get to this.
Some rolls, yeah.
Some book look.
Yeah. And then I might
Some
like
reading.
throw like one or two just to add some variety.
Oh, like up high, low, higher.
Like one or two spots, maybe. Not on all of them, but
Yeah.
yeah. Polly, the book doesn't go up that high. You know that, silly Billy. All right, Polly rolled a 41. We're going with the last one.
Okay.
And if you guys want a specific page, then you send us a super chat.
Okay, here we go. 46 in.
What?
Why did Soup just post 6?
Because he's weird. Okay, but yeah, I think his was...
Shinty Shri. 41.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll go with 41.
Oh, it's the lore page for Hobgrot Vandals.
Aw.
Here it is. It also talks about scripts of Hashut. By the way, they do show you runes in another page.
Like prescriptions?
Yeah. They do show you runes on another page. On the terrain
Yeah.
pieces I used this one, which I think looks like a dwarf and his beard, and I used this one right next to it, which I think looks like a little four-legged beetle or whatever. Yes. Okay.
Oh, that's fast.
Here they talk about, this is kind of where I got all that information earlier about the lore kind of concepts of, some of the lore of the Hobgrot Vandals. They have a cool picture of them down here fighting some Nighthaunt. Again, on their kind of sci-fi looking fortress. They talk about, they always end up talking about kind of like the writing and the scripts of a faction. So this is kind of cool.
What does that mean, scripts of a faction?
The text. Like
the text of what? Like, what is that? I have no idea what that means.
Script, like we use Arabic script, or we use...
So, like alphabet system is what that means?
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly, yeah.
Okay.
I like that. Of course, with Hobgrats being so devious, Hobscrawl, which is what it's called, is often deliberate misinformation, leading those who follow it blindly into grim ends. Sounds familiar. Very relatable to today's world.
Oh boy. Here we go.
Want me to be more specific?
Stop it.
Anyway.
We're trying to have a nice anniversary day.
Yeah. They talk about just, they're just shitty. They like shitty, treacherous,
They're just
backstabby,
shitty.
even to each other. Yeah.
Dwarves have always been my least favorite.
Well, no, these are the Hobgrots, but dwarves are also
but
shitty.
they're part of the...
They work for the dwarves.
I guess it's their society, right?
Yes.
I've never really cared for dwarves. I think they're jerks. And that's one of we talk about The Hobbit a lot. I know this isn't about The Hobbit. We're talking about Hellsmiths, but Zach loves The Hobbit. I'm fine with it. There's some good stuff, but it's the dwarves. I don't enjoy following the dwarves.
Oh, yeah.
Jam, no, it's like literally our anniversary. The channel anniversary is in
You'll know.
last week of June.
You'll know because... Well...
Mm-hmm. Anyway.
Because
members.
It lasts 6
members. Don't forget to use your free super chats. Use it to pick a page in the book. Thanks, Jam. I cannot stand a short king. I don't mind short people. I just don't like dwarves in fantasy settings.
Yeah, I think that's sort of one of the things I like about it.
Is that they're jerks?
Well, they're a little more complex than Gimli.
Oh.
And his lecture on the central,
sorry, the Hobbit. I thought you were like,
central nervous system.
Oh my god. I think it's so funny how much that bothers you. Stuff like I heard you guys talking about, like, okay, I'm glad Zach has someone to commiserate with.
Brad hates
for
it too.
some reason, I'm just like, whatever. It's a fantasy movie. They're just trying to connect with the audience. I don't care. But
they're trying to... Okay. What audience?
They're just bringing it in because, like, we're...
Vascular surgeons?
All right, forget it.
They're trying to connect to.
It's fine. You don't want to listen. You just want to yell.
Thank you, Ty.
You don't want to help. You just want to yell.
Thank you, Ty.
I just don't care. Like Han Solo saying hell or his name being Spanish? What? I know, I go in the grudges. Oh yeah, we just watched Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit like twice in a row. We did it and we're like, we didn't watch enough of it. And so we put it on again. Yeah. We've been watching it in bed before we go to bed.
No, I like all of them, but Desolation Smog is definitely my favorite.
So we do have our ordering. Do you want to go first and then I'll do mine? Mine's more normal.
Yours is basic.
Than yours. Yeah.
Mine is from least favorite to most favorite. Is that how we do it?
Sure.
Mine is Lord of the Rings 1, Hobbit 1. Then, and I love both of those, by the way.
You guys tell us yours too.
None of these are bad.
This is true. Here's neutral. They're all still up here for us.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but
they're all great.
Lord of the Rings 1, Hobbit 1. Then, Lord of the Rings 2. Lord of the Rings 3.
See, Polly knew. All right. Sorry, I'm listening.
Lord of the Rings 3. And then Hobbit 3, Hobbit 2.
Okay.
That's from least favorite to most favorite.
Okay. You guys heard it here.
Yeah.
Is
Spanish a language in Star Wars? Is hell still a concept in another galaxy? Good. Yeah.
My least favorite, I'm going to say, is the Battle of Five Armies. Mostly because of the CGI use. I hate that there is a dwarf, and there are other dwarves who are not CGI, and all of a sudden there's a dwarf, CGI, riding a CGI.
Ram. Yeah.
That drives me crazy.
Yeah. He is the second... Oh, I will say this about The Hobbit. Sorry to interrupt you real quick, Meg. I will say this about The Hobbit. Compared to Lord of the Rings, Schmeagol is a cool character.
Schmeagol.
That's Meg's favorite character, but
I do love Schmeagol.
He is taxing. And the Sam Frodo Schmeagol.
They're hot dwarves. They're different.
The Sam Schmiegel Frodo storyline is taxing, but Hobbit has the two worst characters. Worst character number 1 is Alfred, who makes no sense. I have no idea why Alfred's in the movie at all. And worst character number 2 is who you're talking about, CGI dwarf. Sure. It's like he shows up. He's just like, they're just like, let's
He's
just
like,
have
sure, we're just going to fucking fight. I mean, that's dwarves, right? Another reason why I don't like
He's
dwarves.
like, here's
They're
a
crazy.
Scottish man for some reason that just is Scottish and stereotypical Scottish person, I guess.
Stereotypical.
Yeah.
Riding rams.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyways, 5 armies is my least favorite of the 6. Followed by... Ooh, I'm going to, honestly, you guys are going to hate me. Return of the King. Mm-hmm. The ending movies, there's also this thing working against the endings, which is like, it's over. I'm like, wait, we don't have more. There's that. But like, it's, it's fine. I like it. I do like it. But then I'll go with...
yes, it's the Steve 19. It's the Billy Connolly dwarf, yeah.
Billy Connolly. Okay. Sorry. Let me think. I really like... Yeah, we'll go with not Fellowship, but the first episode of The Hobbit for number 3, going up the ladder.
What is it?
An Unexpected Journey.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Then we'll say... It's really hard. I'm one of these people that likes the first episodes. Like, the first episodes are my favorite. Because, like, all the gang getting together and we're just starting out on our adventure. Like, it's cute. I
do love Unexpected Journey.
Yeah, so I'll put that next. Because above that is Smaug. Fucking love Smaug.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
Desolation of Smaug is so good.
I'll say Fellowship. Because, again, I love the beginnings.
Mm-hmm.
I love Fellowship. And then at the top is Two Towers.
Interesting. Fellowship is my least favorite.
And because it's Smeagol. Like, I love following his arc. It's so interesting and sad.
Helm's Deep is cool, too.
It's so tragic.
Helm's Deep is, like, probably the coolest battle.
Yeah. The one thing I hate about the second one is the amount of focus on fucking Pip.
No, you also hate the guy, the lead Rohan guy.
Yes, the king.
What can
name?
one do?
Bernard Hill.
What can one do?
Oh my God, he's just like, nothing can happen, nothing works. I'm just like, God, you suck. You're
but then later he's like earlier he's the rallying guy, and Aragorn's like, nothing works, and it's like, this is Brad and I were talking about this. I was saying, like,
you guys
actually
are wrong.
Script tightness, The Hobbit is way tighter over script.
Wow.
It goes off on crazy tangents as far as like narrative goes.
The
and
Lion,
scenes.
the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
But like, why is Aragorn like? Yeah,
I don't know. But I don't like Bernard Hill's character. What is he, like the king of Rohan? What is that? Like, what
yes.
Okay, so I don't understand how this works. Like, Aragorn is king
of Gondor.
Okay, it's like literally just like a town. You're like king of the city.
I think it's more than just that, but I guess they are sort of like city-states and surrounding areas.
That part I'm like lost on how things are divvied up.
Okay.
Yeah, but whatever. Anyways, I don't like Bernard Hill's character. But I do like Two Towers. Any roles lately? I know, and that scream he gave was real. I made Zach rewatch it. I was like, this is real, Zach.
That's funny.
Yeah. I like Frodo. Everyone hates Frodo. I'm like, Frodo is putting in work. Why would we hate him?
But I like Bilbo more than Frodo.
Do you?
I like Thorin more than...
Yeah, because Bilbo caused this mess. Bilbo caused this mess, and poor Frodo has to clean it up. That's why I'm like irritated with Bilbo.
I like Bard more than a lot of, like... I don't know, Aragorn and, Aragorn and Legolas and Gimli are just like these Mary Sues. So we've talked about this before.
Yeah, they save on 2s and they ward on 1s. That's what they do. Yeah. All right. Members, give us a roll. Theoden is a great foil to Denethor. Yeah, I get it. But Theoden is like, I give up. He's constantly like, this isn't going to work. I'm like, how is that? Okay, let's see.
No, he's not constantly like that. That's what makes
you know
the script
what? You're
confusing.
right. You know what? No, he is, though. He's like, such death.
But,
like,
right,
you know,
after the battle happens.
Go do something about it,
But at the start of the battle, it's weirdly the other way around. It's like, he's like going and saying, we've stood before, we'll stand again. And
at the very end.
No. at the beginning, and Gimli and Aragorn are like, these aren't normal orcs, these are Orcai, and like,
Oh, because he doesn't realize like.
I mean, Aragorn's trying to
But-
get him to call for help from
right.
Gondor,
That's
but
different.
yeah, like still.
And then he's like, why? They won't come help us. And it's like, dude, just do it. Why are you throwing up all these? But I guess you're right. Like,
It's just
so,
it feels
so
sloppy.
Theoden is like, no,
But
he's
Viggo's
kind of lame.
Viggo Mortensen's trying to get him to call for help. And the elves do show up. I guess.
Theoden is like, there's no hope, but what? I don't know. He believes in, I don't know. What's the difference? Like, Theoden is like this. The way he handles his son's death is totally normal. And then this Denethor guy is like, everything's possible. I'm going to be in charge forever. Go take back Osgiliath with like 5 people. And like, but then he is like a fucking freak about his son dying. All right, 77. Here we go.
So, 77, not 7.
No, 77.
God, my vision's bad without
That's
my
okay.
glasses.
I'll help. That's why I'm here. That's why we're married. It's so I can help you. Gondor would not help.
Okay, we're getting pretty deep in here. Oh, it's a real cool one. Worst pick yet. This is a part of Path of Glory where you choose your archetype. You can be a pretty standard. You can be a priest, a wizard, or not a wizard.
Oh. What is this for? Sorry. Oh, for
Path
a
of
hero.
Glory. It's for
Okay.
Path of Glory.
Oh, okay. Do you guys ever do Path to Glory? Like, anybody out there try one out?
It's hard. It's just I'm not going to answer for other people. I want to hear what people say, but the problem is that the average person, I think, the average really, like, let's say you're a really impassioned war gamer, but with your normal life, 9 to 5, whatever, like, it's hard enough to get 4 games in a month. So, and like, there's so many armies, there's different terrain. Mm-hmm. If you have a good club scene,
Sure.
it's like the type of people that can do Path to Glory are also the same type of people that can have a very enriched regular gaming schedule where they show up and they play a different AOS game every day, every week, once a week. It's just, yeah.
Path to Snorri. There we go. All text.
Yeah. So I just think like they're weirdly like when they bring up Path to Glory and they're like, oh, you play, like, it's cool. And I know there are people, like groups of like 4 or 5 dudes, especially with younger, like maybe playing with their kids or something, that are doing these like in Garage Hammer, but like it just feels so hard to pull off, if that makes sense. Okay, so what's my next step, Meg? I see you doing something.
Yeah, so now I'm going to glaze. Like, Saray did the glaze over the top of the flames with red. He did an airbrush. We're obviously not going to do that. So I'm just making a really thin red glaze.
What'd you use?
We used our Dollar Rowney.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and so that's...
Flame red. Okay.
Okay, yeah. So it's subtle, but you can kind of see how, like, it blends the flames into the top bit.
Oh, yes. I mean,
Yeah.
a good glaze at the end is always good.
Right.
Did you water it down a bit?
I definitely did. Yeah, this stuff is super like pigmented. I mean, for a glaze anyway. So yes, I did water it down or thin it down, however you guys want to do that. And then yeah, it's basically I'm from the halfway up basically is where I'm kind of eyeballing it. Anyway. But yeah, I'm not like sympathetic to that guy. Like after Grima Wormtongue, sure. Like during Grima Wormtongue, sure. But I just was like, I would not want this guy to be my king. He's so like, what do you call that when he's so stubborn, like doesn't want to even try reaching out for help. I don't know. I don't care. I don't care if like he was right or not. We don't know. We don't know because he didn't ask.
He also kind of like got a man crush on Aragorn. And he's like,
does he?
Yeah, because he's like, yes, let's ride out together one last time.
I think he's just. Oh, hey, Jules. Nice. So Jules has like housemates he gets to play with on the reg. That'd be cool. For Path to Glory. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's like a good. Yeah, right.
Love a good glazing, says Seppi. Okay.
There's definitely like the right situations for it. Right, that's a perfect one. If you can convince, if you have like a regular club night, like when we had Fault Line, we did do narrative campaigns. We did them usually once a year, and they lasted like 6 weeks, and they were fun. And so that's great. But I just think like the average, oh, I show up and I play my friends, and there's like 8 of us, and we kind of cycle around each other. It's hard to justify it. Although what I think people should do it more is, you guys know that period of time, we're not in it yet, but we were almost in it a few months ago before Guyran came out, where an edition or a season gets a little stale, and you've got like, oh, 4th edition or 5th edition's coming out in 6 months. A lot of people will say, I'm going to switch to 40K now, or I'm going to switch to a different game or whatever. That's a good time to do those, right? Like, okay, match plays a little stale. The new edition's coming out 6 months from now. Let's do Path to Glory. I think that's like a perfect time. Honestly, as a channel, that's probably what we'll do. We're trying to get both a Path to Glory and a tournament in this year, but particularly down the road,
things keep falling in our laps that are getting in the way.
Particularly down the road a little bit, closer to when 5th Ed is going to drop. 4th Ed will feel stale. It always happens. They announce 5th Ed in like February, or they announce it at LVO or something, and they're like, okay, just so you know, a few months from now, it's going to be the new edition of the game, and people kind of say, well, all my issues with match play have now suddenly bubbled up, and I'm like, cool, I'm going to just be done playing. That's when you play Path to Glory.
Yeah, end of the year, Ty. We're gonna work to get that in. Because you can do these things pretty quickly if you stack them.
Yep.
Right. Yeah. Okay, I'm getting done with my red glaze, because the next glaze he talked about was a little bit of a yellow glaze at the bottom.
Okay.
So you can do that one next.
Okay, so this is Dollarowny Brilliant Yellow.
Soups. You're not wrong. Involving a robot. Yeah, we also have that to worry about. Mm-hmm. The robot might take a little bit longer than we wanted, because Brett just had a baby. And he was going to help us out with that. But we'll see. I don't know if I'm going to thin down the yellow, actually.
The yellow is way less.
Yeah.
I did a little bit. Almost more for control than anything.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. And then for this, I'm going to pull down, so that more of the yellow hits the bottom. And it's really just like brightening everything.
Yeah, it just brightens it all up.
It's kind of nice, yeah.
That's perhaps not surprisingly, it kind of especially brightens the yellow.
Oh, right.
Make sure your red is dry before you do this, by the way.
Is that...
No, I can see, I'm not hitting that part of it, but I can see like I'm about to do this one.
Oh, yeah, I'm keeping it away.
Yeah.
I'm not even getting near the red, to be honest with you.
Because you will pull that down and...
ruin everything. Start over.
Yep.
Hey, chef. If Brett doesn't deliver by the end of the month, we just slap a blade of armor on the baby and have her do it. All right. Brett, what do you think?
Yeah.
He's like, okay. Hopefully she learns how to talk fast then, because we need the robot to talk.
The whole point of robots is that they're not people, though.
Well, are babies people?
Babies are definitely people.
They're just babies. I'm just kidding. My friend Kate, you probably heard me talk about her. She had a baby, and we always joke that, like the newest one she had was like, she's like, oh, she's not a potato anymore. She's like turning into a real person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Little potatoes. Okay. The last step from the video was like a black glaze towards the tips.
Okay.
So I think we should wait for these to dry.
Yeah.
Which means we can do fan stuff.
Let's do some fan stuff.
All right. Those of you that are new, there are a couple of you. Thanks for answering our poll. It helps us learn, like, where you're coming from, what streams you like, and then maybe how we can, do more stuff for the folks that are here from different perspectives. But a couple of you guys heard about us from someone else. It'd be really cool if you guys continue doing that, telling your friends, family, and enemies. Yeah. That always works.
It does.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised. Actually, in yesterday's poll, it did not look like this. It was already here was 72%, and then someone told me it was like the next highest. So someone told me
the
is
AOS
good.
games.
Yeah.
People hear about us. That's great. The hobby streams, tends to be folks who know us. So
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, we love that. We love getting to know you deeper. You know,
All right, I'm going to put my glasses on. I know everyone...
back and forth.
I've talked about how I can't see anything, so I want to be able to see fan
Okay,
stuff.
Brett stole the roll. We'll see if Polly gets like 3s, but Brett rolled a 12. We don't have to ignore him if we don't have to. But
No,
we're not going to do that
we'll get him
now.
when
We're
we come
doing
back.
fan stuff.
Yeah.
Jeez, Brett. Come on, come on. You guys did stuff. Oh, look, it's Brett.
Oh, yeah, speaking of...
Oh, yeah, we're starting with Brett. Okay, Brett built this holder for mats. And he was telling us, like, for our birthday, anniversary, whatever, he'd make us a set. And I was like, yes, I love this thing. I love storage. Yeah.
It's amazing. This is such a Brett thing to do, and it is pretty awesome, I gotta say. Especially because, like, the thing is, like, a lot of times people have, like, one mat. A lot of times people have, like, one mat, but we don't. We have, like,
Yeah.
12. And so
We have 1,000
this is
million.
pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, so I love it. He's going to make us one. We have a good spot for it. Thanks, Brett. Ooh. Ah, dang it. This is, like, new, I think. New folk. I'm trying to remember. I'm sorry that I don't remember. I think it's Uneven Steven. Yes, Uneven Steven.
A new Steven?
Another Steven. There are now 2 Stevens. Actually, there's 3
Plus
Stevens.
our Steven.
You guys, there's too many. No more Stevens allowed in the Discord. Unless you've already, yeah, just kidding.
No.
Please join our Discord. We've hit our,
Well,
we've hit our limit.
well, we told people to tell other people, but don't tell any Stevens you know.
Yeah, no more Stevens. No, please don't do that. Anyways, I saw this terrain and I was like, whoa, this is gorgeous. I love this terrain. It's
This is
very
cool.
Yeah, it's pretty.
I
did
really,
a really
I really
nice
like the
job.
house in particular, yeah. But it's
Yeah.
cool. Is this for Trench Crusade?
Oh, good question. I actually don't know. But there's more pictures in the server. You guys should check it
The
out.
thing on the right especially has some serious Trench Crusade
I freaking
vibes.
loved that. It like really caught my eye. I don't know why. I'm not like always looking for terrain, but I think because I've been doing my journeys more, I'm like, oh yeah, the terrain is now more interesting to me all the time.
Yeah.
I
Train's a
love it.
lot of fun. It scratches a different itch.
Yeah. This is Umi's. He did a bunch of these guys. I don't know what they all are.
Yeah, so these are the leaders of the different aspect warriors of Eldar. So they all do look different, since aspect warriors kind
That's
of have
cool.
a particular look to them. They don't necessarily match the war host, the rest of what they call the war host.
Okay.
Phoenix Lords, yeah.
Okay.
That's what they're
I
called.
love
Thank
the
you, Polly.
yellow.
Yeah, that's Barhamat. He's
Yeah.
the Swooping Hawks.
One of my favorite things about Umi's painting is that he just is like, I'm doing this color here, this color here, this color here. Like, his knights are all different.
Yeah, well,
he plays with a lot of color.
He's picked armies where that's very easy to do
Yeah.
and makes sense. Like, he might not do that if he was painting Astra Militarum or Ultramarines or something, right? But like, this is cool for Aldari. You get to the Phoenix Lords let you, well, the aspect warriors in general let you get to kind of pick these different colors.
Okay.
I find in general AOS is
I love
more
this rock star
AOS
guy
is
down
more
so
of
much.
this than 40K.
Oh,
You know
look,
this guy,
Soups.
yeah.
Next mod.
This is a
This is a ship.
Wave Serpent.
Oh.
I love the Eldar ships. I think the Eldar ships are my favorite ships in 40K, like tanks. I love the design of the Eldar tanks. And by the way, this is a super old ass model. And wowie wow, this and the Falcon, and I don't know about you guys, but like they hold up so good.
Yeah.
I do love the Tau vehicles as well, but I like seeing the different vehicles and how they play with edges and curves.
Yeah.
The Eldar vehicles just look fast as hell.
Yeah.
And that's so cool about them. The Tau vehicles look kind of fast, but not as fast, but they look like tankier.
Yeah. You got some nice shades of, or I should say tints of red going on there. Really pretty. I love your cherry blossoms.
He's doing
too.
the cherry blossoms are
Yeah.
good. I think it's a bold move to put the exhaust in the back as pink and not just like a metallic. I did mine metallic because I was like that made sense to do, but I like it
Yeah, it's
pink.
cool. The
It's
pink is
super cool
cool.
pink.
Yeah.
I wish I had been a little more bold with that.
Oh, look, it's Ty.
Oh, this is great.
Ty did a commission, a bunch of terrain.
Wait, Ty?
Yeah, did I do it? Am I wrong? I don't think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he was.
Ty seems
he
like the
made a
type
whole
of
big
person that,
set.
based on what I know about Ty seems like the person that would like not want to do a commission, and I can't say I blame him. They're not fun to do, but
Well,
I don't mean that at all as an insult, Ty. I'm just like commissions are kind of sad. I don't know. You put a lot of work into something
Kind
cool.
of sad.
Yeah, that is true.
And then
yeah.
you have to give it away.
Yeah, yeah.
That part is sad, yeah. That's why you don't try as hard.
But
on the
commission
commissions.
and also commission trains are different. Because commission trains are kind of like, I could just do this again in like a month.
It's a little bit faster.
If you like it, honestly, what I would probably do if I was doing commission trains, which I've done before, this is what I did, is I did enough. I bought whatever the person gave me. I kind of asked them as part of it to give me more as part of the payment, and then I just did a set for myself as well. Do you know what I mean? You can do that.
Yeah, at the same time. So
Yeah,
you just
yeah.
knock it out real fast.
Leah, it's like giving your kid up for adoption.
You hinting at something there, Leah? What's going on here? Yeah. She's like, all right.
She's like, yeah,
never mind.
She's like, it's a little sad, but not that sad.
Okay, thanks, Ty. All right, this is Voodoo Fairy. We haven't heard from Voodoo Fairy in a while. I love this Pirates of the Caribbean shit.
This looks like Voodoo Fairy just like painting his own life. This is actually how I imagine Voodoo Fairy lives.
This is what his boat really looks like. Yeah, he lives on a boat. It's fucking cool. Doesn't look like this, but yeah, I love this. It's so cute. Yeah, this is definitely Pirates of the Caribbean inspired, right? I don't know, but it's just like it's the crest in the front that made me think, or in the back.
Mordheim. That's right. He does love Mordheim. I mean, you asked if it's Pirates of the Caribbean.
I'm going to
inspired.
continue calling it Pirates of the Caribbean.
I feel like Voodoo Fairy's life is Pirates of the Caribbean inspired.
He is a pirate. He is a pirate.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are really cute. He does such nice little paint jobs.
Mordheim makes sense. I know he's a big Mordheim guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, fucking Devin.
That's a dope A-wing. Is that an A-wing? No.
It's so gorgeous.
Is that A-wing or like what's it called? Like the snow speeder? I forget the difference.
This is like my bunny rabbit. My bunny rabbit is Devin. I'm trying to catch up to Devin. It's a long journey, but man, this is gorgeous.
I mean, Devin is really, this is his specialty. This is his wheelhouse, right?
Yeah.
He is really good at detail on vehicles, but weathering detail in particular.
That's his thing. Oh, this looks so cool. The streaking is nice. Another reference that's probably incorrect. Another Disneyland reference. Like, do you remember the old Star Tours ride?
Sure.
Yeah, it reminds, like, they have this whole like setup before you get in line, or while you're in line, of like R2-D2 on this beat up ship, and it looks just like this. I'm like, dang, it looks so good. Like, I don't know, like movie quality, you know? I just love it. Anyway, it reminded me of that. I thought it was great. And I love, of course, the background.
Remember Captain EO?
Yes, I loved Captain EO.
Interesting. And,
thanks, Devin. Ooh. Is this Cole? Yes, this is Cole.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. I've heard these things are very hard to put together.
We looked at them a little bit, the packaging, and they do.
Polly sent us a couple.
It's just like it's just like little tiny pieces.
So now we know, and I'm very impressed. This looks great. Was it fun to build? I hope.
I feel like you have to have a passion for these because you build them and well, there is a Gundam game coming down.
Is there a game?
There's a game coming. I don't know if it's out yet. Yeah, definitely Steve 19.
Hit a little different.
Yeah. And I feel like the game the game will change how I feel about Gundam Gunpla because you're going to get to play with it. I just like it's tough for me in my current life situation to wrap my head around assembling or painting something that I can't play with. We talk about this with like competition pieces.
I mean,
too,
you
right?
can sit there and have them smash their heads together and stuff, and definitely play with them.
You can take them in the bathtub.
Exactly. These are good bathtub toys.
These are
but they also look cool on display.
And Polygas too, so I could put them
Polly
together
did get us some.
and go in the bathtub and play.
Yeah, that's fine.
I might do that. Oh,
this is Mel.
This is great.
A Charla Mel, and she uses this glow-in-the-dark paint. We've put up a couple other...
So is this the same owl?
Yeah, right. Sorry. On the left is the owl as you would see it in daylight. And then on the right is how you'd see it under a black light.
Oh, that's actually quite impressive.
cool?
That's quite different. I've seen this not be that...
Yeah.
Like, I've seen people who do it. So this is not a dig on his in particular. It just works differently. So this one changes and looks totally different. Chimeric's project, he does the same thing, but what his blacklight does to his models is it just makes them like glow and come to life like crazy. This actually looks very different.
This is cool. This is like the owls hiding at night.
Exactly.
You know?
Right.
It looks,
right.
It's super
Yeah.
neat. Yeah.
It's
fun.
Yeah. The eyes in particular are awesome.
Yeah.
That's
I love
super
seeing
cool.
this like series.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Of all this glow in the dark stuff. Oh. Shoot.
This is Daughters.
This? Yes.
Is this Psychomancer? Yeah. Psycho.
There we go.
Yeah,
this
I know.
Robert.
Yeah, I know this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, him and I have been chatting a lot of Daughters.
Oh, great.
I met him at Adepticon. Cool guy. Yeah, I like his Daughters. I'm a big fan of like the traditional pink and purples and teals with this army, which is what mine are as well. And like this looks nice. Yeah.
I like it. I like the delineations. There's a lot of pink in the infantry. There's like this blue.
Oh yeah, that's all of his
On
cat
the,
girls. Yeah, he has the
Oh.
little.
I
He
missed
does
that. Oh, I
Sisters of
see.
Slaughter instead of Witch
Oh my
Elves.
gosh, that is so cute.
Yeah.
So did you sculpt all the ears or did you just buy new heads? Seems like you would buy new heads.
No,
for
I
that
think that's
many.
the Sister Slaughter head, and you did a little ear.
Oh,
Yeah. So
okay, got it.
I only have 20 of these. Mostly I have the ones with hair, but I have 20 that have like this
gosh.
helmet on.
Robert sculpted all those ears?
I don't know. Or
I gotta know.
I forget
That's
how
crazy.
he
That
did
is
it.
dedication.
He'll tell you.
Either way,
we can ask him in Discord.
very
Yeah.
cool little army. Yeah. Okay, this is Solitaire Lee.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and this is more of the like space
Yes,
theme
Night Hunt,
on
yeah.
the Night Hunt. Yeah,
I actually really like the pink liquid. Like in
it's so
the,
cool. Yeah.
It's like it's just another
It's
element.
pretty.
It's like what is that doing there?
Don't worry about
but
it.
it works. Yeah.
Yeah.
And look at
More
that good
more
helmet, too.
pictures of this in the Discord. You should
Yeah.
definitely check them out.
Nice shading on the helmet up top there
Yeah,
too.
and I
This is
like the transition of purple.
Cruel Gas Cruciator, super interesting guy, interesting model. I haven't used mine yet in this new
Yeah.
book, but I'll bring him out.
Hey, YouTube user.
Yeah. This is Cody. We know this guy. Easy to identify his work. Always
Dude.
impressive.
I've never seen one of his blades in that color.
Quite
like,
good.
It's like purple and orangey, like peachy.
It's like a.
It's so cool.
He's bringing out this like idea that bronze is
Yeah.
actually mauve and orange. Right, like those are the underlying colors in bronze. It's like mauve and purple and
Yeah.
maroon and orange.
It's so nice. I'm like, oh, I want to do a sword or something in that scheme. It just reads so well. Sorry, I'm just like, that's my favorite. It drew my eyes so quickly.
He's
Yeah.
such a good painter.
He really is, and he's prolific. Yeah.
He's weirdly prolific. Yeah.
Yeah. Weird.
I don't think he works very hard at his real job.
Oh my God, Saul.
Oh, this is cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he's doing these
Yeah.
frozen corn guys, and I like this. I like it because you like somebody walks up to the tabletop with this army. You're like, what army is this at first? But it's like, oh, this is pretty cool.
Like it looks like a take on Beast Claw Raiders, maybe.
Yes,
yeah,
I
but then
agree.
it's like, oh, this is chaos. This
Yeah,
is cool.
I agree. It is got
Yeah.
some Beast Claw Raiders vibes.
Yeah. Yeah, very neat. Okay, we're in Project of the Week.
Yep,
already. That was
yep.
fast. Yeah. So Project of the Week, we like to focus mostly on your journey, your process. It's okay if a model isn't finished, but we check the work in progress channel primarily for this little part of the segment. So we want to hear your stories. We want to see your process because that's how we all learn from each other. That's the whole point. We're not just show-offy all the time. But anyways, this is Chef's. He has been working on, what are these called? Are they
These
they're-
are plague bearers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he said they look like poison dart frogs, which I think is cute. So Chef has been chronicling. He's literally calling this the Chef Chronicles of his progress, like how much he's doing every day. Chef is a commission painter. So he spends a lot of his time like chugging through these armies. And it's kind of cool to see how much he gets done in a day. He's always posting pictures and I'm just like, how much is this guy painting? And it's just like, oh, a ton. Like he's doing so much work. So if anybody's like interested in being a commission painter or and you want tips or whatever, Chef is a really good person to reach out to.
Chef's gonna tell you not to do it, but yeah.
I mean, that's like a lot.
I get
like,
it. I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you have to get through that hurdle, right? You have to
Exactly.
understand what it like entails, you know?
Yeah.
Also, it's nice to see that he watches our channel while he's painting. Look, he's in Hobby Hang. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, he likes SpongeBob. You get to learn about Chef's life. There's his hobby desk.
There's his hobby desk. There's his tax return.
Yeah, and he shows a little bit of progress along the way too. So I thought this was a really interesting way to like showcase your progress and process. So, Chef, you got Project of the Week. Thanks for doing that. Thanks for staying active. You're so active in our Discord, and we really appreciate that. Yeah, so I'll give you your badge after the stream.
Megan, I went ahead and did the black ink because I have some pages to show off.
Yeah, go for it.
You let me know.
And then
this time, I guess I set but let me know if you think that's not enough.
Yeah, probably a couple more layers to get it.
I'll let you do that while we look at some books.
And then after that, we'll do bingo.
Okay, and then we'll be done. And actually, we need to end kind of early because we got a show coming up soon.
Oh my!
Yeah,
Well,
keep in mind, folks. We do have a show at 2 p.m. If you want to watch a game, we have the Housemess of Hashut.
When this is done, it will send you over.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
it.
and we have Housemess of Hashut versus Fire Slayers. First time on our channel.
So many new things.
Yeah,
this
and they are. We ended up with Tabletop Tactics Fire Slayers.
Yes. Brad got it in an eBay sale, so you'll get to see Tabletop Tactics army on our channel. We should go bother them. Be like, get over here, start watching it.
It's not their army anymore.
It's not
It's
anymore.
Brad's.
We took it. Yeah.
We did 30 already.
Oh, okay. Pick another number. There are all kinds of numbers. I cannot believe nobody has super chatted 69. Like, what's wrong with you people? Let's see. We got 30. Yeah, it's just 30.
No, there's one more Brett one up there, I thought.
Well, I was ignoring a lot of Brett's. Is sort of the problem.
Polly
He's being a
just rolled.
troublemaker.
Polly roll. Okay, all right, let's up. No, not working, Polly. I don't know.
It's because Brett stole it. It resets, right? Or I don't know. We'll see. Because Polly did that, and then he got like 3 in a row. Guys, it's buggy, okay? We're not Nightbot. Get mad at Nightbot.
Brett had another one up here. Let's see. 12.
Okay.
We might have done that one too.
Wow.
16, 15, 14, 13. Oh man, it's funny. I just talked about how there's literally no pages in here that are only text.
You did it.
And then somehow Brad unlocked this one.
Read it out loud to the class.
So what I will tell you about this page is the lore presented here is basically all about Hashut himself, the god.
Yeah.
There's like a picture of him here, manifesting over a volcano. And then here he is. And it just talks about him and what he's been up to since it's like the who's who of dwarf gods and what he's been, it's like a reunion. What he's been up to since graduating from the old world. That's kind of it.
Okay. Nice.
All right, let me see if I have a favorite part of the book I want to share.
Also, Looney was making fun of the way we eat our food. I just wanted to point that out. Looney.
This is a cool piece of artwork. This is not really a monster or
Okay.
like this is, well, you see the bull. This is one of the bulls.
Oh, yeah.
And its helmet is about to be added to the rest of the machine. Pretty cool. There's some other cool artwork I really liked.
So the list that Saray played with yesterday was 1,600 points, right?
Correct,
Because that
correct,
was pretty
yeah.
much what we were given.
Yep.
Is it the same list today?
I don't know if he might change a few things up in the list, but it is still just going to basically be that core
Yeah.
and 1,600. Yeah.
Okay.
We don't have the ability to really go beyond that until
No,
the
and we don't
next
wanna-
round of models.
We don't want to add a regiment of renown for opening weekend.
That's right. Or more so, well, yes, that's very
We
true,
also don't
Megan.
know.
We just
You don't know who
We just don't know.
like who they can pair with, right?
Correct.
Because those rules don't exist. So
yeah. See,
that's
like
another
I said
reason.
earlier in the day, seeing that they can, that other regiments go into them, kind of makes it good to, like a good sign. But we still just don't officially know, and people prefer that. Okay, 67, 68, 69 is
Hell
this.
yeah.
69 is the half of the picture of the
There we go.
spearhead, which is actually just everything you get in the starter box. So if you got the starter box, this is what you get, and it's just more army photography.
It's just more army photography.
Yeah, the spearhead is the box. You actually are buying a spearhead. Just with the book and the cards and everything else. The painting guide is cool. I don't know if you guys have been checking these out. Did they bring these back in 40K codexes? They never really. I know they left 40K codexes for a while. They've never really left Sigmar, and they still do a pretty nice job. They also sneak a lot of jokes in here.
Oh, I love that. I love jokes.
Like this. Pick out any iconography with Rune Lord Brass. Of course, it is you who will be a Lord of Hashut's Dark Ruins.
Okay. Cute.
Paint the ruinous flames. Smoke and gems with moot green. Demons are stubborn, so it may take a few coats to cover evenly. Very adorable.
Chef has been a member for 25 months. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, a lot of people have, which is
Chef.
amazing.
Guys, don't forget to use your free super chats. If not now, then use them definitely during the game. We love being harassed during the game. We love when you guys ask us questions. Gives us something to do other than watching the game.
This artwork has been shown and is out there, but I really love this one. This shows basically them at work in their forges. Mm-hmm. And this is probably the most close-up, scary image of one of them, I think, with his red eyes, his fangs, his just grotesque figure and face. Look at this guy. He is super...
Oh, on the cover. Yeah. He's gross. I was like, who is this? This is nasty. I thought it was to me, it looked like a troll.
Yeah,
And I was like, oh, it's just an ugly dwarf.
It's just the chaos dwarf,
Yeah. All right. Zach, do you want to take over Hobby Bingo? And I'm going to finish these up. Or do you want to finish these up and I'll guide Hobby Bingo?
I can do bingo.
Okay. Let's do it then. Oh, wait.
A YouTube user, member for 7 months. My first super chat ever. Truly monumental.
Yay!
But you've missed 6 then, a YouTube user, because you always get at least a free one every month.
Yeah.
Santa's Workshop looks wild. Yeah. Guys, Hobby Bingo is wrapping up. This is the last time for it. If you...
I live in the woods.
The timing on the last round for the prizes to go out was pretty bad for me. But prizes will be going out. They should be... Actually, some of you should be getting them pretty soon. For July.
I mean, you've been gone a lot.
Or for August, excuse me. Yeah. So now our last day of prizes going out is September 21. This is the end of Summer Bingo. And it should be a real banger. So get your Summer Bingo cards finished. And keep doing bingo because after the summer, because we are also going to do some cool prizes at the end of the year for bingo. This is how you enter bingo. There is a whole bingo section in our Discord.
Yes, check it out.
Yeah, where it goes over the rules. Liberty Fire, our mod, there you see him in his summer gear. That's how he looks all summer.
Yep.
Walking around like that with his popsicle. He is running this. He's doing a great job. We appreciate it. We appreciate you, Liberty. And we appreciate anyone that wants to share hobby with us. That's kind of what this is all about. There it is. That's what the bingo card looks like. And now
you're gonna get badges. All right.
Some recent. Oh yeah, you get cool badges. Our Discord is all about these little badges for bragging rights.
People like badges. All right. So this week it was doubleheader Chef. Chef did a summer bingo card cross off, and he also did the regular one. Oops.
That's a good one.
Wait, why did it do that?
I don't know. Probably won't.
There we go. I wanted to stop here for a second.
Yeah.
There's a week left. Like, you guys can get some of this stuff done and get some more entries. These are actually very interpretive and easy. Barbecue, paint fire on a miniature base. You don't even have to have the miniature done.
We just did it.
We just did this. Yeah.
We did it.
This counts, yeah. Beach day, put a painted miniature on a base with sand and water. Easy. Anyways, so there you go. You see, like, there's lots of ways to interpret these. So try out the summer bingo card. It's silly. and it's fun. This is all pinned. You can check out our pins in the
it's silly
in the
and
bingo room.
It's silly and it's fun,
So
damn it.
fucking do it.
Do
Just
it.
kidding. All right.
Yes.
Why is it doing that?
I don't know.
I don't know
OBS.
either. Anyways, let's go back and look at chefs. This is fucking cool. Look at this.
What is this?
I have no idea,
What the
but
hell is this, chef?
he did paint a model with, there's one that says feathers.
This is what happens when I'm not on Hobby Hang for a week.
there it is.
Chef goes on an ayahuasca trip, and this is what the
Isn't
result
that pretty?
is.
Yeah.
I don't
it's
even know
really
what that
great.
is. What are you using that for, Chef?
It's probably a third party, right?
It's super. Yeah,
Okay.
whatever that is pretty cool.
Yeah. And then here's some, this is, sorry, that was the regular bingo card. This is the summer bingo card. Actually, no, sorry, that wasn't the regular bingo card. That was the advanced bingo card after you finish the first bingo.
Chef's in it's like in 2001 when he goes through the hole. Chef's in like a weird version of bingo that's like in his own mind.
In his own mind.
No, in Liberty's mind.
In Liberty's mind. Oh,
They're like
okay.
mind melding.
All right, well,
Which is a very dangerous thought.
I just wrapped these up.
Yay! Let's have.
So you can take a look.
Let's have a gander. Actually, the black is kind of a big deal.
Yeah, I think it's what.
The black shades them in this way that you wouldn't think mattered. It's one of those things where you just keep going, follow the steps, and because at any point you feel like you could get off the off ramp, and it'll look good. But do all the steps because it's gonna look. And they're not hard. None of these steps are hard.
Nah, this was easy.
This was super
We did
easy.
this in what, 2 hours?
These are
2 hours
cool.
while talking to you guys, so you could probably do it a lot shorter, a lot faster.
I'll see what Saray thinks. I might hit him with a matte varnish, especially. Yeah, we'll see. But you'll see him today.
Yeah.
On the game.
Yes, in an hour.
In an hour.
Oh, we're late. We gotta go. We gotta get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mandrels.
Saray
Thank
might
you.
even be at the door right now.
It's unlocked.
Oh,
He
it's
can
unlocked?
home invade
Home
us,
invader, yeah.
Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you, especially on our anniversary
Yes.
and this very special weekend about Hashut.
Mm-hmm.
Hope you had fun with the rolls. It was sort of silly. And thank you for the super chats, the memberships, and the free super chats. But yeah, that's it. See you guys soon. And be kind to yourselves, be kind to each other, always be creating.
Bye, folks.
Bye. Love you, Zach.